Hello everyone, welcome to Virtual Voices Session 1. Session 1 involves the warm-up exercise in which we can all learn to sing, to use our voices at its best ability. So here's the first thing we do, it's posture. When it comes to posture, we have something called the neutral position. So that means we've got our feet hip width apart with our toes, knees, hips, shoulders and head all facing the same direction. Also make sure that your arms are nice and gently relaxed by your sides. You don't want to be doing anything with those. So from your centre, pull up nice and tall, equally so that you're not too floaty. Push down into the ground so that you're nice and sturdy, but so that you're not too tense, just roll out those shoulders, shake out the arms, wobble the knees if you need to, and relax. Also make sure that your pelvis is level so that you're not slouching like that or sticking anything out that way. You're all nicely level and poised. If it helps, put one foot slightly in front of the other. That way you're not going to wobble at all. There you are, with your arms gently relaxed by your sides and your head is nice and level. We can go to the next step, which is breathing. Breathing is a very natural thing that we do, obviously, but when it comes to singing, we have to use a different technique to make sure that we can project the sound out and also make sure we don't hurt our voice. So if you're in your neutral position, whether you're stood up or sat down, you've got here a nice open rib cage ready to take in a nice deep breath. So start with a normal breath first of all, and out. Then take it slightly further down. Make sure that you don't raise your shoulders or come up to meet the air. The air will come down to you. Here we go. And out. Next thing we have is a really, really deep breath. Feel it all the way down to the pit of your stomach. I know a lot of people talk about breathing from the diaphragm, but the diaphragm is just a muscle which separates your lungs from your guts. And what you want to do is flatten that muscle out, which means everything below that gets pushed down and out. So taking in a nice deep breath and out. There you go. You should also feel your rib cage really starting to expand outwards. So from a normal breath, not much happens. When you take a really, really deep breath, your body can really feel the difference. Also, you notice I'm not breathing through my nose at any point. It's always in through the mouth. Nobody can take a breath in through their nose in time. And also when you start singing, it looks a bit odd to be breathing through your nose. So, next step. So the next step is support. Now when I say support, I don't mean, yeah, you can do it, though of course I do mean that as well. What I mean is how you project the sound of your voice without hurting your throat at all. You've got to use all of the muscle down here. So when you've taken in that really deep breath in your neutral position, all of the muscles around here, you need to support those, really give those a nice tense feeling there so that you can project out the sound. And we do that by making a hissing sound. If you go, you'll notice that all of the muscles around here, your abdominals, your obliques and the lats all tense up nicely. So have a go at that. Good. Next thing you've got though is you'll want to really open up your sinuses, really get a nice rich feeling from where the sound resonates in your face there. And we do that by adding the sounds ing, and if you notice the ing really should put some pressure behind your nose. So if you say sing, sing, you should really feel some pressure there, and that gets those support muscles nice and tight in there as well as loosening up all of your sinuses. This does feel a bit weird when you do it, because what you do is you take in a nice deep breath and you say sing all the way up to the top of your range, and then you bring it all the way back down. Here we go. Sing. Feels a bit odd, but believe me, it does have some benefits. When you're more advanced, you can try and do that 3 times through. So let's have a go now. You go. Sing. Just like that. Okay, I think we're ready to actually make some sounds now. So we've got some vocal sounds. R, which is a very long drawn out sound. E, which is a bright, wide sound. And O, which is a rich, rounded sound there. So you've got R, E, or. Really exaggerate that in your jaw as well to work out those facial muscles as well and loosen up the jaw. What we do, we start nice and low. We'll go down here and we just go ah, e, o, and then I'll keep going all the way up to the top of your range. I'm going to start very low and then I'm going to go very, very high. So if it feels a bit too low at the beginning, don't worry, you'll find it easier as we go up. And then if it gets too high for you, when we get up to these top notes, don't worry, just do one more that feels comfortable and then stop singing. So here we go. We are. Well done. If you managed to get that last one, that was a top A. Fantastic work. If not, don't worry. It's not about how to impress people with how big your vocal range is. It's about the quality of the sound. Well done. I will see you in the next session. Ta-ra!